And I just want to thank you for your work, and I love your passion. I really do. It's very inspiring for me because you're doing it knowing that there's sometimes consequences, but amid all that, one, for me to be here right now in your home and to interview you and ask you for your insights, to deliver them to an audience that are asking for help and that I've come in contact with, and I've created these things and got them out into the world. One, I never would have, I mean, even if you had told me 2 years ago, I wouldn't have dreamt that we'd be creating this right now and you'd be helping impart this knowledge and wisdom to help and for us to, in that sense, and along with all the other doctors and scientists, to team together to help create something that would actually be something that would shift an outcome in the world at large, or at least that's the intention, and I believe it will happen. But it's just, I don't know, it's a dream come true for me. And sitting here with you and having you share your unique insights is a dream come true. I've followed your work for years.
Thank you.
I think close to a decade now. And it's just it's a thrill, and for you to prioritize it and see it as that important, that you had a deadline and you pushed it out for me and for this cause, and that you believe in the cause that I'm championing here.
I highly admire what you're doing, and I'm very grateful. I feel honored to be a part of this program. The kinds of insights that you're sharing with people, the doctors you're interviewing, the researchers you interview, this information doesn't go mainstream because mainstream doesn't get paid by this industry. They're paid by the pharmaceutical industry. So without the work you're doing, people cannot hear this. And I've watched some of your other documentaries, and I watched them. I bought the product. I didn't even watch the product. I see it once, I got it. I took my notes, but I bought it just to support you and the work that you're doing, because this is the most important work. We have a health crisis, and the crisis is not, gee, we don't have money for drugs and medical treatments are so expensive and we need everybody to have more insurance to cover the drugs and the things that are making them sicker and sicker and sicker. The medical crisis has nothing to do with the cost of drugs and hospitals and insurance. The medical crisis is the lack of knowledge of how people can be healthy. Doctors are not taught to teach people to be healthy. They're not authorities on health. They're the opposite. They're authorities on sickness and disease and how to take away symptoms in emergency situations, which will have downstream side effects. And then they often say, well, this stuff isn't documented in research. Well, it's not to the standard that they do. But to the standard that they do is they'll just test one drug. They've never tested 5 drugs.